on Equal to Top Business Radio. Yes, of course, it feels amazing to be back again right here on Equal to Top Business Radio. On an amazing Wednesday, marking the 6th day of May 2026. I didn't know how it goes when the energy is super dapper high like this, that you know it's a Wednesday and it's my day. And for that matter, I'm super dapper excited being your airwave sultano. I'm introduced as Kweku. Say good to me, your airwave sultano, Kweku Alpha, your Dachi Mufasa, and I'm going to be here right here with you till you can know more on the Power Drive show on Equal to Top Business Radio. Second channel was Let Me Be in the background, and we are talking about some history yesterday. For over 22 years yesterday, Arsenal, the Gunners, were able to secure their spot inside the grand finale of the ongoing 2025-2026 UEFA Champions League after defeating an aggregate 2-1 to Atletico Madrid yesterday at the Emirates Stadium. This comes like a good news to all sympathizers of the Arsenal, just like myself. I'm not an Arsenal fan, but this time I find myself sympathizing so hard with Arsenal, most especially with their coach Mikel Arteta. I think he's done a good job and deserves something to back home. This season has been very, very shaky for Arsenal, but hey, trust you me, it looks like it's going all as planned for them now, whilst they still have their two eyes pinned on both the English Premier League title and that of the UEFA Champions League. Let's see how all that can go, but hey, it's a good news and big congratulations to the Arsenal team and all their fans. Of course, tonight we are hoping to see a very great football experience again coming between Bayern Munich hosting PSG inside the Allianz Arena inside Germany tonight, 7 p.m. sharp. The first leg, it came with 9 goals, and then it was 5-4 in favor of PSG. And the second leg coming off tonight, let's see if Bayern Munich will be able to turn around and win PSG to secure their spot to join Arsenal to play the ultimate for the trophy coming May 30th, 2026. Talking about May 30th, we're hoping that Equal to Top Business Radio is coming your way with something massive to rep your jersey and watch the grand finale of the UEFA Champions League with Equal to Top Business Radio in a grand style. Keep your eyes posted and your ears laid on all our platforms as we're going to come your way with more details on this coming event actually I'm talking about now. But yes, of course, in the meantime, as regular it is on this Power Drive show, I'm going to kick the show start with a business motivation. And because it's a Wednesday, we are focused and we are zooming into some women celebrity who are doing amazing job promoting themselves, their content, and the countries they represent. And of course, we are going to crown the entire show with a Mother's Day observation, appreciation, and celebration. This coming weekend, the 10th of May, it's where we're all going to celebrate our mothers in a grand style. So yes, of course, this show is dedicated to all mothers and all female celebrities doing great for themselves, their content, and their country they are representing. No stress, no rules. So for the first time listeners on the show, Super Apple welcome in a grand way, wherever you might find yourself in Accra, in Lagos, in London, all around the world. We are live on www.radioecototop.com. Drive on the fast lane with a Power Drive radio show on Equal to Top Business Radio. Yes, of course, this is the fastest of all the drive lane, the Power Drive show, the most exciting drive show you can find. And I'm your virtual Lamborghini, leading you in the fastest of all the drive lane in the H Club on radio. Yes, of course, talking about the Mother's Day, I want you to share with me your very special Mama's Moment Day you would never ever forget. What is that special moment you celebrated with your mom or you shared with your mom? It could be an advice, a moment of anything at all about your mother you remember till date. That best advice, that best moment you shared with your mom. Let's see how nostalgic, let's see how special you and your mom have got that mother and child bond. So share with me your very special mama's moment on WhatsApp number 0205135253, and I'll also love to share you with mine. I'll tell you what my special mama moment is. But in the meantime, let's get talking. Let's get interactive. The WhatsApp number again is 0205135253. Don't get it twisted. We're live on www.radioecototop.com and of course on TikTok at Eco2Top. And then of course, if you're in the comment section, let me know. Let me feel you. Let me know where you're joining us from, and also whatever you think about the show, let me know, and I'll be super happy to hear from you. So as mandatory it is, when I'm back again, we'll be talking some mama's quotes and of course business motivation, and of course we're going to be looking at some international observations going on around the world today, May 6th. And before we wrap it all up, we're going to top the action with some sports baits and of course some mama's special moment. Right with me right here on Eco to Top Business Radio on the Power Drive Show with your Airways Sultano. Drive on the fast lane with the Power Drive Radio Show on Eco to Top Business Radio.
Listen to the best music on Eco to Top Business Radio. Streaming success.
It's the Power Drive on Eco to Top Business Radio. We are streaming success. You are listening to the world's best music on Eco to Top Business Radio. We are streaming success.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Eco to Top Business Radio.
Hey, Thirst, can I try out a few Coke Summer sound effects on you?
Yes!
Cool. You okay with this?
Yes!
And this?
Yes!
And what about this?
Yes!
Ha! Gotcha there, Thirst. That wasn't sound effects. That was a Coke. I'm no longer thirsty. You're so out of here. Coca-Cola, open happiness.
It's the Power Drive on Eco to Top Business Radio. We are streaming success.
Listen to the best music on Eco to Top Business Radio. Streaming success.
It could have been me gone, but I'm still here. So I'm so grateful, I'm humble, set. So down to earth, I'm like a man, no leg. Man, no leg. I had another D's gone, but I'm still here. So I'm so grateful, I'm humble, set. So down to earth, I'm like a man, no legs. Man, no legs. Tonight I'm crying on my knees. The year just started, Lord, I need you. I wish this fight was over me, but if I should force it, Lord, I lose it.
Listen to the best music on Eco to Top Business Radio. Streaming success.
I know a lot of Gen Zs do not know those answers B for Bona. Dear God happens to be one of my long time nostalgic vibes, and I'm sharing with you, bringing the time. 5 minutes to the top of the hour, and this is where I get to share with you my business motivation code today for my main business operators, mainstream business operators. Yes, of course, we have all phases and all types or all manners of business operators, but today my target is going out there to the mainstream business operators. I need you to let you know that survival is not for the loudest, it's for the smartest, the most consistent, and the ones who turn pressure into performance. Not everybody can stand pressure. People fold when it comes to when it's expected of them to do more. And you cannot wish to do more than doing more for yourself. If you really want to be more, you do not have to wish, but you definitely have to do more. So yes, of course, my main business motivation tips for the mainstream business operators in Accra, Ghana, the busiest region in Africa. I'm telling you today, survival is not for the loudest, but it's for the smartest, the most consistent, and the ones who turn pressure into performance. Markets will shift, trends will definitely fade, but value, discipline, and innovation will always keep you in the business. Markets will definitely shift. Market will never be the same. You know the market, it's never predictable. It's never always going to be your way, and the trends will fade. Whatever that is topping the markets today will definitely be the lowest tomorrow. There would always be some commodity taking over some commodity, but value, discipline, and innovation. When you place value over everything that you produce, over every business transaction, over every business relation, if you discipline yourself and put enough value and innovation into your craft, you're always going to be in business, because these traits are what going to keep you in business forever. And then you always have to keep it at the back of your mind as a mainstream business operator to build beyond profit. Always look beyond building profit. And then focus on building relevance, because this is what's going to speak for you years after years of operation. So yes, of course, to my mainstream business operators, I hope this goes straight to your nerves and works for you perfectly. Survival is not for the loudest, it's for the smartest, the most consistent, and the ones who turn pressure into performance. Markets will shift, trends will fade, but value, discipline, and innovation will always keep you in the business. Build beyond profits, build relevance.
You are listening to the world's best music on Equal to Top Business Radio. We are streaming success. This is Equal to Top Business Radio, and we are streaming success. This is Equal to Top Business Radio, and we are streaming success.
So yes, of course, going into this weekend, we are all hoping to celebrate our mothers in a grand way. If your mother is alive today, it's a great gift for you to be able to show her some love. Because it's only mothers that when you lose in life, you definitely lose something. So before we chase the roads, the dreams, and the hustle of life today, we pause to honor the first woman who ever believed in us. Our mothers. A mother's love in this life is the first prayer. It's pure shelter and a heartbeat that never stops fighting for us, even when our own heart is tired. Mama's prayer goes a long way to survive people even after mothers being demised. Happy Mother's Day to every queen whose sacrifice built generations. We're celebrating, we are honoring all mothers in our lives today and forever. Before we chase the roads, the dreams, and the hustle of life today, we pause to honor the first woman who ever believed in us. Our mothers, for that matter. You and I strongly know and believe and relate that a mother's love is life's first prayer, its first pure shelter, and the heartbeat that never stops fighting for us, even when our own heart is tired. For the heartbeats of mothers, it gives us another chance to have another heartbeat, like a power bank to a heartbeat. So yes, of course, we are celebrating and observing and appreciating all mothers, and I'm asking you to share with me your very special mama's moment on WhatsApp number 0205 135253. My very, very own special mama's moment. It's a lot and a lot of them, so I'm going to add up to what you send me and I will share all together. But in the meantime, sticking right with me, here we are going to play the most favorite Mother's Day song in the entire of Africa as our own Mother's Day token to celebrate and appreciate all mothers. Since I have been a boy, there has been one Mother's Day song that is always trending, that is always being played and enjoyed around every Mother's Day gathering or even celebrating mothers' birthdays, and the song, we call it Sweet Mother. So yes, of course, special Mother's Day song from the Power Drive Show and the rest of the crew here right at Eco to Top Business Radio. To all mothers around the world, a Sweet Mother from Prince Nico Mbaga.
It's the Power Drive on Eco to Top Business Radio. We are streaming success.
Since I have been the boy, this has been a very famous Mother's Day song celebrated and appreciated all around the world, or in most African parts of the world, or I should say in Africa. Yes, this is our very, very own special song for all mothers around the globe, and it's about time we prepare ourselves to share our very, very nostalgic, very special mama's moment. Let's get talking. And then, now that we are done with observing some Mother's Day special, I'm about to introduce to you my very first 3 freshly baked songs Ghanaian made in this beautiful month of May. We're going to show you the best 3 picked songs. We have Kitty featuring Last Made with Signature.
Listen to the best music on Eco to Top Business Radio. Streaming success.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Eco to Top Business Radio.
This is Eco to Top Business Radio, and we are streaming success. You are listening to the world's best music on Eco to Top Business Radio. We are streaming success.
And then we are definitely streaming success. So we are introducing to you our very first freshly baked song of the month of May on the Power Drive Show.
This is Eco to Top Business Radio, and we are streaming success.
Girl, you find a pass you Oh Lord, forgive me, I'm unhappy. Nkule no Mona Lisa for my peace. I didn't see you for my future. Irabe, your guarding la today, my man wants your share. Give you my signature. Put down for your body, cha. Now me say my man wants your share. Give you my signature. Put down for your body, cha.
First time I played radio on the Power Drive show, signature from the camp of Kitty featuring Last Minute. As number 3 of our freshly baked pick on the Power Drive show in this month of May.
Ready to ask for my property. Oh, just a lie, baby. I love the way you drive because they owe me my bro. I'm into you, no door, yeah. From me,
So I always tell you there is something about Ghana-made songs. They're like fine wine. The more they age, the more they become better. The more they taste better, the more they sound quality. And there is also something about Ghanaian collaboration, talking about Ghanaian 2 or 3 artists coming together. That is where you get to feel the true Ghanaian vibe of bond and connection between two creatives. Like that of Kiddy and Last Minute with Signature going on rotation as part of our freshly baked picks for the month of May. Yes, so moving on to the next one, what we call another banger of collaboration. This one used to be something that took Ghanaian hip-hop to the next level. The same collaboration between these two artists last year brought a banger. Talking about Sarkodie featuring Kweku Flake with Odopa as our second pick of the day. It's our freshly baked picks of the month of May.
So you and me who say you've never been happy inside.
This is Equal to Top Business Radio, and we are streaming success.
All the love that you deserve slipped away, cause my baby you lied. Who drive my boy away, come take all your pride. You are the man, you don't deserve to be sad. I pray say you go wake up and save yourself. Leave this abusive relationship. I promised you heaven, but you stayed in hell.
Drive on the fast lane with the Power Drive Radio Show on Equal to Top Business Radio.
How's that boy way come end up with a girl like you? How to love you is all I do. You are too pretty to be locked up in a fucked up situation, so pack up and leave, I'll be there by 2. I just see how your boyfriend treat you. He beat you. He still don't believe you. He don't deserve to be sad. Pretend to be hiding, so boy not be rob you the beauty you had. Baby, just run away from all this BS before this gonna turn out to be something bad.
Sarkodie has proven himself timeless over time as the best and fastest rapper representing Ghana over Africa every other day. And there's one thing you cannot take from Sarkodie, and it's the rap thing and the way he does it in the tree, making it sound very hip-hopish. Oh my days. So there you have it as a second pick of our very freshly baked May pick. Number 2, Sarkodie featuring Kweku Flake, with Odopa. So the next one of my very own jam, because I like these two guys so much. We're talking about Kwesi Amewuga and Ara the J with No Way.
Drive on the fast lane with the Power Drive Radio Show on Equal to Top Business Radio.
Tryna find my way out, boy, I've
be wildin'. They say time waits for no man, me check your timing. I'm tryna make a living, so I keep on grinding. Rather want me need that was on you when in time. Plenty things going on in my mind. I can hear many voices in my mind. Lord, please show me a sign. I'm addicted to the dollar sign. Don't give a fuck about what you posting online. What you posting online. Let the enemies no say me there. Sometimes me them she me didn't say ya. Never come no man, I'll listen to my prayer. Never when you there, emusum insi me share. Me sana me dress sobrane de sale wasu. Me nyini na mangu sobrani mwadene so wadega. I go to my gunagu ashe bontega. When you see me with the Glock, just know I'm about to spray ya. My brand say me repeat it at a day. Ebusia ya woman tum, bra, peshe amani, dear. Ope ya mani unu de ya bona danie. Shebre se safu eje, se sami shebre mamie. Time is morning tina men say madaje. Eja na be yi ma fi jata bum se de ye ma Daniel eja. Uchi chen shiran shuna me bin kamie eja. Suma wapa fono na me famina. No way, no way. We never going back, no way. I know one day everything.
Listen to the best music on Eco to Top Business Radio. Streaming success.
I'm tryna find my way. Well, I'm tryna find my way. I see my sunshine coming, so I'll make it. But when it comes, I'ma make it rain. Yeah, I'ma make it rain.
Only worry about the peace and the harmony. Cash and you normally. Eyes on the prize, no get time for some yammy. Boy, miss your Christ, miss a right on the rosary. My eyes on the prize, them in sour with family. I go down on my knees. Please, don't make a brain, over me.
This is Eco to Top Business Radio, and we are streaming success.
By the penny no go push you for a funadaka. Let them make cranny na be you man no wonder ka. Yami yani nani say jawo be mami sapa.
Never going back, no way. I know one day everything's gonna be okay. So I don't listen to what people say. I'm tryna find my way. I'm tryna find my way. I see my sunshine coming, so I'll make it. When it comes, I'll make it rain.
Listen to the best music on Eco to Top Business Radio. Streaming success.
It's the Power Drive on Eco to Top Business Radio. We are streaming success.
No way from the camp of Kwesi Amewuga featuring our other J. And I told you before, this collaboration, these two personalities, these two creatives coming from Ghana, when you put them together, you're definitely going to get the magic coming out of them. So yes, of course, we're just about to look into some international observations going on around the world today. And you and I know that moving into the weekend, we are celebrating and observing all mothers inside this universe, making life what it is for us today. Special Mother's Day greetings to every single mother out there. And of course, to every woman hopeful to become a mother someday. You have your first share of the cake. Happy Mother's Day going out there to you. To all the Gen Z young women, all the women in the millennia, every woman out there hoping to be a mother someday. Special Mother's Day greeting going out there to you. So mark the calendar. Today marks 126th day of the year, 127th in the leap years. In the Gregorian calendar, we have just about 239 days remain until the end of the year 2026. So you know it's never ever too late to start on something or to continue whatever you find yourself doing. I always tell you to move hard, go hard onto whatever you find yourself doing. Do not give excuses to why you should be successful, but rather go hard and challenge your limit. So yes, of course, we are looking into some international observations going around the world today. Today, in Portugal, we have National Azulejo Day, and then Martyrs Day in Lebanon and Syria, and then International No Diet Day. International No Diet Day, also known as International No Diet Day or simply No Diet Day. No Diet Day is an annual celebration dedicated to body positivity and the rejection of diet culture. It is observed globally in a number of countries, including the United Kingdom, United States, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, India, Israel, Denmark, Sweden, and even in Brazil. International No Diet Day is observed on May 6th.
When it comes, I'ma make it rain. I'ma make it rain.
Only worry about
And then looking at the goals of such an observation as International No Diet Day, participants aim to challenge diet culture, promote healthy relationships with food, raise questions about the safety and efficacy of commercial diet, and avoid fixating over the body weight for the day. So a bit about the history. International No Diet Day was first observed in the United Kingdom. British feminist Mary Evans Young is credited with starting the movement inspired by her own struggles with body acceptance and anorexia. The first No Diet Day was held on May 5, 1992. It was a small affair to be celebrated by a dozen women with picnic Hyde Park, London. Ages range from 21 to 76, and they all wore stickers saying, unquote, ditch that diet, could close. It's rained, and so Young held a picnic in her home. She soon sought to make the date an international holiday. Americans, particularly those in California, Texas, New Mexico, and Arizona, were concerned that the date clashed with the Cinco de Mayo celebrations in the southern states. Young agreed to change the date to the following day in the subsequent years. So that's a bit about history. So in present day today, the celebration has evolved into a social media based campaign sponsored by the National Eating Disorders Association. Observers typically include posting either graphics with statistics provided by the NEDA or photos of food to social media platforms under the hashtag No Diet Day. It is also sometimes embraced as a marketing technique by restaurant owners. Similarly, Australian public health educators have considered attaching their own health programs to No Diet Day and other similar movements in order to take advantage of their popularity. So yes, of course, Ditch That Diet was the tag they celebrated the very first No Diet Day on May 5 in 1992 inside Hyde Park in London. But in present day today, the celebration has evolved into a social media-based campaign sponsored by the National Eating Disorders Association. Observances typically include posting either graphics with statistics provided by the NEDA or photos of food to social media platforms under the hashtag No Diet Day. It is also sometimes embraced as a marketing technique by restaurant owners. Similarly, Australian public health educators have considered attaching their own health programs to No Diet Day and other similar movements in order to take advantage of their popularity. So yes, of course, just about 4 minutes and a half past the hour, 1500 GMT, and we are super dapper locked up on the Power Drive show right here on Eco to Top Business Radio on a WCW Wednesday, Woman Crush Wednesday, Wealthy Wednesday, Winners Wednesday. And then of course we are talking some history yesterday. It's amazing how the Arsenal team was able to qualify. Before the match, there were a whole lot of conversations going on. People were quite skeptical about the performance and the form of Arsenal in these recent times, not being able to score more than one goal. So the conversation was quite skeptical as to if they're going to have a goal on the night of yesterday to secure them the spot into the final of the ongoing 2025-2026 UEFA Champions League. And yes, lo and behold, all the faith and the hope and the prayers paid off for Arsenal fans yesterday. You should see the faces of their fans as they celebrated, eager, and I don't know how to call that. Even for us that are just sympathizers of Arsenal team this time around, we were super happy. But there are other conversations. People are trolling them and still asking that if they are still going to be able to lift the trophy. But I think the very, very important conversation right now is being able to qualify into the final. Congratulations to every Arsenal fan out there. I'm very proud of all of you guys because you are truly die-hard fans. To man like Papako Imbir, CEO of Maximil Koifer, located on the Kaswanyinyano Highway on the Guest House Junction, you are a die-hard fan. And then also to Alamu Baraka, my fashion designer number uno, who is also a die-hard fan. And then Mr. Sebastian Alhaji Suraj. These are the three main Arsenal fans around my network. And then to my very own blood, my very own brother, Mr. Jerry Boy Aite of GFA. Yes, of course, you're also a die Arsenal fan. We hope you guys all the best. We hope you still come home with a trophy as sympathizers of Arsenal. If you're able to do this, I suppose the FA is supposed to give you an entire season of break to Arsenal team so they can take a break to rest. Because Charlie Walmart, bro, Arsenal has really fought a hard fight right from the start of this season. They have been on top, I think, about from the 4th or the 6th match of the EPL. They've been leading all throughout till now. And then even in the UEFA Champions League, they had a 100% group stage record, scoring everybody. And then there are other people who are saying that in the curve, into the round of 16, the quarter, and the semifinals, they have not met any top team. And that's for the reason why they have qualified to the final. I remember man like Da Vinci telling me their curve from the group stages has not been as tough as other teams have had it. But hey, at the end of the day, it has been a crucial time with just a 1-goal interval difference between every aggregate or both legs of the competition. Arsenal has been able to make it to the top now. They are at the final spot. So yes, of course, tonight we are hoping to see another beautiful soccer go down at the Allianz Arena, where Bayern Munich is going to host PSG in their second leg semi-final. The first leg actually came home with about 9 solid goals in favor of PSG, taking over the 9 by 5-4 against Bayern Munich last week, Tuesday. And then today, marking the 6th day, we are going to see the return leg happen at the Allianz Arena in Germany. We're going to see Bayern Munich host PSG. How is it all going to turn out? There are a lot of stocks and stakes and odds going for PSG, but everybody believes that Bayern Munich is going to ride over PSG. But trust you me, from what I saw from PSG's clash with Bayern Munich last week, I don't think Bayern Munich is going to do any magic to subdue the PSG the way they believe they can, because Charlie PSG, they get the force. And one thing about their squad depth, when they do their substitutions, the players that come in to replace play the equal and the same pressure football. So yes, of course, tonight is going down one more time. The very final semi-finalists of the UEFA Champions League tonight is Bayern Munich versus PSG, live from the Allianz Arena. Before we see who can book their tickets to join Arsenal in the final on the 30th day of May 2026. So yes, of course, like I told you before, right here on Eco to Top Business Radio, we are hoping to do a rep your jersey to get you coming home, watching the very final, the grand finale of the UEFA Champions League, wrapping your team jersey. To all the Arsenal fans, prep yourself, buy your jerseys and come hard. And let's do this together on the 30th of May. Equal to Top, wrap your jersey, coming on live right here in our studios.
Listen to the best music on Eco to Top Business Radio. Streaming success.